here to see the next part in today's show?
Aye.
Are you excited?
I just don't want to move.
Good to hear that. While we're waiting for things to clear up, I have decided to let the ultimate storyteller finally finish his tale.
Oh.
Are you ready for a tale that shall melt hearts and open minds?
Woo!
Excellent. Now, I am Chief Ragnar. This is Chief Skell, and the storyteller to end all storytellers is right here. This man, and his name is Chief Over. And the greatest part about him is his tongue, according to others. Over, there is nobody here to interrupt you this time. Nobody. No one here to stop you from telling your tale. So now, you can start and tell these people an epic story.
Which one would you like to hear today, Ray?
Tell them about the Herogrin.
The Herogrin. Ah, yes.
Oh, dang it! All right.
Given Northlander a mile, he takes the whole country. You know, I knew Sorry was up to no good. I could have stopped her, you know.
A dark fae with the power to seduce men's minds, and her two fanatical acolytes bent on murder against a lone warden with an injured knee. Who do you think comes out the victor?
With all that you have seen today, you're still going to maintain it. You would not have helped me.
Again, Marcus, you know I cannot. The Archmagus has forbidden it. I am only to...
I know. Observe and report. I understand. Well, now it has fallen upon me to do the same.
I do not follow.
A few moments ago, I was speaking to one of the Legionnaires. He told me that there's a rumor going about, that there's some kind of military activity happening somewhere to the south of Bonsall. Now, since the rumor is unfounded, General Gellerin does not want to weaken the defenses of this town by releasing anybody to scout this. But someone has to know what's going on, and I'm going to go find out.
But your duty is here, protecting me.
I know. But if I can make contact with whoever it is, find out the size and the direction, I'd come back and warn this town, and in turn, I could protect you.
Marcus, you are wounded. If you are intercepted, you won't be able to...
I will handle the risk, Elira. And who knows? Maybe I will run into Sare, and I will arrest her, and I will bring her in for treason.
Yeah, if she doesn't kill you first, or worse, corrupt you like she did with Major Bastion.
I find your lack of faith in me disturbing.
It is not lack of faith. It is just general concern.
I never served under him. I know, that was a bad joke. Listen, observe at will, report what you must. Perhaps Major Bastion can be turned back to us, and we could stop the Sovereign that way.
And I cannot change your mind.
Elira, if there is something going on out there, I can't just sit here.
Marcus!
What?
Be careful.
I will.
So now to the task at hand.
Well, Elven magic isn't working. I actually have knowledge of the spell. Let me try mine. That didn't work either.
Bastion. So, the Major is still trying to kill the Northlanders.
Our healers have not been able to do anything about his affliction, except confirm that it is some form of enchantment.
Don't you people have mages nearby? Or a crystal ball or some such to summon one?
No magus of the spirit order calls Valentine home. Even seeing a lone mage was a rare feat before the war. I've drafted and sent a letter off to the library at Amli in hopes of having one sent to us, but I fear it will not reach them in time. Perhaps someone from your tribe.
One of the Volvacona would make short work of this. However, we face the same problem that you do, in not having anyone close by enough. Also, I'm not exactly open to the idea of bringing more of my people here, considering this.
Of course. I understand. But I had to ask.
It is not my intention to keep saying no to you, Counsel. However, given the fact that he did try to assassinate us until we have the truth of matters, I can do nothing. But, Legionnaire, you threw yourself in front of that blade to save our lives.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Sergeant Pickett, your sergeant. Lieutenant Pickett.
what you did was no small feat. The Major is a higher ranking officer, and you had no idea whether or not he had been given orders by your general or the Allied Council to have us killed. Yet still, you threw yourself in front of his blade. Why?
I did.
No. No, Chief Ragnar, sir. Begging your pardon. Legionnaires don't act that way. Legionnaires don't just kill without reason. We saw the Major coming at you with a sword, and we had to stop him. The Allied Legion protects people. All people, sir.
Well said, Corporal.
Indeed, well said. In any case, you both have the thanks of myself and my fellow chiefs.
Thank you for your
We
thanks.
three are in agreement upon this much. We do not hold the Legion responsible for the Major's attack on us. And your actions have shown that you are not the enemies that you once were. At least, not all of you.
But before we can talk about whether or not we will fight at your side any further, we want whoever is behind this attack brought before us. There can be no lasting alliance if there is even a shred of doubt. Someone inside your government is waiting to betray us.
Of course. I thank you for giving us the opportunity to bring the true perpetrators to justice. I personally do not want to believe the warden's claims about the Lady Sare, but I'm afraid I can no longer dismiss them any further.
Well, Counselor, sir.
Just Counselor Legionnaire.
Right. Before the tournament, the Major was walking with Lady Sare and acting odd. I heard them discussing dealing with all the wretched little things that dwell here. I thought it sounded ominous, but it did not make it really too all
We'll have to keep that in mind if Sare is happens to be captured and brought before us.
Do you think Auric will find her?
Auric is looking for her, and Auric will find her.
You seem so sure of that.
Blindness is many things. Among them, he is one of the best hunters I have ever seen. If the warden is looking for you, he will find you.
Oh, if only I had some way to hear those words from now until the end of time.
Bring forth your prisoner!
Warden Auric, I see that your hunt was a successful one, but was it necessary to gag her? She is a lady of the Fey court, after all. Some decorum is required.
Counsel, she bewitched a major of the Allied Legion into attempting to assassinate one or all of the clan chiefs visiting your village, and ruin any chance of asking them for help. Given that the major here is now looking at me as if he could kill me with his mind, I thought it was a good idea to restrain the Fey Witch so she couldn't do the same to anyone else as I brought her here.
Yes, well, now the Lady Sare is here, and there are formalities to be maintained. Remove the gag, Warden.
General, Would you be so kind as to have a few of your legionnaires restrain the Lady Star?
Of course.
Lady Sarah, the charges have been levied against you that you bewitched the Major Bastion to attempt to assassinate one or all of the Northland delegation. How do you respond to these charges?
Sailor, dear counselor, friend, obviously these charges are completely ridiculous, and that monster of a warden who cut off my wing is merely lying to cover for that friend of his. These claims are completely insane, and he has absolutely no proof whatsoever. And I demand that he be arrested.
The warden is doing his duty to the best of his abilities, and should you prove to be innocent, I will see that Head Warden Drake have him severely reprimanded. But that is if you are indeed innocent.
Of course I'm innocent. Why would I want to kill a Northlander chieftain? I mean, I know you people think the children of Tuki as odd, but we're not monsters.
Where is your proof, Warden?
Let's start with the Major's enchantment. The man is not only out of his mind, he's been ensorcelled by powerful magic. There are no magi or acolytes within a dozen leagues of Von Saul that leaves fey magic.
That's ridiculous. Yes, we all carry with us some small skills or traits, but what you're suggesting is completely ridiculous and the worst kind of fear-mongering.
I am familiar with some of the magic the children of Tuki possess, and what you are suggesting and what has happened to the Major is far beyond mind tricks and illusions. What you are suggesting is simply beyond them.
Not all of them, Counselor. I should have noticed when her two bodyguards constantly referred to her as Mistress, and were more overprotective of her than any normal bodyguard would be. The Queen of the Fae is protective of her people, but she would not hire fanatics. Later on in the tournament, I noticed Major Bastion referred to Lady Sari as Mistress. I admit I was a bit aggravated and didn't think anything of it at the time.
And you are thinking too much of it now. The Major is a man, a very attractive man, who knows how a lady of the fairy court is to be treated, you disgusting creature.
He's about to try something clever, isn't he?
Oh, God. After what Skeld said and now this, we'll never hear the end of it.
What are you two on about?
Oh, wait for it. What is the meaning of this, Warden? What is that in your hand?
Lady Sari knows what it is.
No,
Huh?
get it away from me. Don't let him near me with that. Release me. Ah! You! How dare you! You misbegotten, insignificant speck of a mortal! Release me!
Oh, no. Not a fan of cold iron, are you, Lady Sari?
Dark Fae? But how? The Dark Fae were banished to Dreon by...
Yes, by your wretched green man and the other unseen, forced to abandon our power, our birthright, all in the name of your wretched balance.
But why would the Unseelie side with the Dominion?
You think that once your mudhole of a town is burnt to flames, the Dominion will stop there? Once this place is ground under their boot, they will make their way to Kyuki, and they will kill every last member of that fluttery little monarch circle, and the sovereign will guarantee the Unseelie rise to power again.
Damn, I'm good.
Madness! The Sovereign would just as soon grind the Unseelie into dust as he would any other Fae. You have no guarantee that the sovereign would allow you to take over unless you made a deal.
The unseelie stand at the side of the sovereign, and we will see you burn! Master, please, your servants command to destroy them all!
So, your gambit has failed, and now I'm forced to take the field, and as a mongrel nonetheless.
Master, please, I did everything I could. I did as I was told, and even now, the Northlanders are all here, ripe for the slaughter.
Damn it! It's like the rest of the creatures in these lands, blighted by the cancer of the unseen. Weak, but with potential. Rise.
What are you?
I am he who sits upon the radiant throne. The power that drives the heart of the Dominion is mine, broken free of the slumber forced upon me eons ago. I am the sovereign, and those who do not bow before me will see everything they are burn in cleansing fire.
You are nothing. You are but the trick of a deluded fairy, and we'll hear no more of it. Legionnaires, take the major prisoner, alive!
Ignorant fools.
So, you're the sovereign. Why are we all not dead in your hands?
An offer, then slaughter.
To the keeper with your offer. As if any member of the Allied lands would dare traffic with an abomination such as you.
If I wish to hear the mewling protestations of a worm, I'd run a hook through it. And I have nothing to offer the doomed of these lands. But for those who dwell to the north, for those who have seen the unseen, for the monsters they are, who have tasted defeat because of their ballots, to them a most promising proposal.
Let me get this straight. First you failed to have us killed, and now you wish to talk.
If you were weak enough to fall, you wouldn't be worth the offer. And it's a simple offer. Join me. Join the Dominion.
What?
Life in the North is hard, and it breeds strength. Warriors that can serve alongside my own and reap the glory from destroying your ancient enemies.
Former enemies who we do not wish to see dead. Only it would be treated fairly as the other races were.
Fair? There is no fair. There's only what you can take, what you can keep. And for that you need power. Power that is the Dominion's.
Those who search for power rarely share it. They came to us as allies. You would make us slaves.
Serve me, or see your tribes, your families, everything you are, burned!
You shall not have to wait long for our answer. Sovereign.
Because now, the Northland comes for you! So be it! You cast your lot in with them, you will all die like them!
Master, please.
Bold words, but I'm willing to bet if I cut your tether, it's all they are.
You're not worth wasting the power on. You'll all be gone soon enough.
What do you mean?
What do you want about?
General, Counselor, Staff has spotted an army marching on Bonsall.
What? What are you talking about?
They're only a few hours out and they're flying Dominion banners.
Enjoy the rest of your festival. It shall be your last
If this is to be our last stand, then by the weed, I will make damn sure you do not live to see it.
Come then, destroy this shell. Just another to fall for the glory of the Dominion.
You will come forth soon enough. But your creature, she will not live to see our fall.
This is where you mistake me for my flighty cousins. They refuse to plan ahead. Umar! Obviously, get us out of here.
Lead us from here, dog.
As you can, Master. Dominion, kill as many as you can.
Get him.
Ted, Bing, gather other soldiers. Capture them before they get out of the city.
Much as it galls me to admit, General, seems we have more things to worry about than just recapturing the Lady Sorry and the Major.
Aye, a Dominion army bearing down on our walls. We've been strengthening the walls since the beginning of the war, but they're not strong enough to withstand an extended siege. We hadn't expected the Dominion to strike this far north yet.
I cannot in a good conscience order an evacuation. The people are much safer inside the city walls. Perhaps you could draft a letter to a nearby town or fort. Have a contingent of soldiers sent within a day's notice.
We have little choice. The walls of Bounsall will hold. I'll dispatch messengers immediately.
Counselor, I do not mean to add on to your problems, but we would ask a favor of you.
Chief Ragnar, you must accept my deepest apologies for the turn these talks have taken. We understand what it was we were asking of you, but we never meant to put you in such peril.
Not at all. As a matter of fact, we quite enjoy it. But we believe that we might be able to be of some aid to you.
If this is how you would like to accept our plea for